Hey there, Jets fans. Well, NFL Combine Week is finally here. Things kick off in Indianapolis on Tuesday and go through Monday, March 4th, with all the different position groups working out over the next handful of days here. And obviously all of the kind of hype and momentum going into this draft and this Combine right now with regard to the Jets, it kind of all circles around their number 3 overall pick. What direction they might go in the first round there, whether they go with a guy like Quinnen Williams, a defensive tackle, maybe Josh Allen if he gets there, an edge rusher, potentially some offensive linemen if they decide to trade back out of that pick. But obviously the Jets still have 5 other draft picks beyond that number 3 overall selection. 2 in the 3rd round, 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, 1 in the 7th. So a bunch of other options that the Jets are going to have to, decisions that the Jets are going to have to make, selections that they're going to have to come up with over the next couple of months here. And, finding value in those mid and late rounds is one of the biggest, quickest ways to kind of turn a roster over and get things heading back in the right direction. So General Manager Mike Maccagnan has his work cut out for him over the next few months here, getting those decisions right and helping to flesh out this roster going into 2019. And one of the big kind of areas that he should be taking a focus on over the next week here and kind of paying special attention to is probably the wide receiver core. He's drafted 3 wide receivers over his tenure with the Jets these 4 years, and 2 of them, Chad Hansen or Darius Stewart, no longer with the team. Sharon Peak, obviously a late round guy. He's not exactly an effective wide receiver, a productive wide receiver, more of a special teams guru. So really his draft record with wide receivers over the last handful of years has not been great. And it's something that he probably has to improve upon this year if the Jets are really going to turn this thing around. A wide receiver is not really in play for the Jets in the 1st round. Some of those positions we already mentioned are, but a wide receiver certainly could be in play in the 3rd round, the 4th round, some of those other mid-round picks that they have. So, getting some guys around Sam Darnold, some talented guys that he can get the ball to is vitally important. And so it'll be interesting to see, which guys improve their draft stock this week at the Combine, which guys might fall off a little bit, who the Jets maybe take a shine to, stuff like that. So evaluating some potential value picks wide receiver-wise in the middle rounds is certainly going to be a big deal for the Jets going into 2019 and should be a focus of Mike Maccagnan this week.